Well, I thought it was time for a movie update, so here it is. I'll kind of give you guys a heads up on all the things I've done since the last one. And to be honest, I'm trying to remember exactly what I've done since the last one, so I may overlap some of the stuff I showed you on the last video. But anyhow, today I went ahead and put the pinstripe on. It may be kind of hard to see here. Got that done, and I wanted to kind of get that done so I'd give her a good wax job. I haven't really waxed her since I've had her in the water twice, but it's about time. Here's the new hole numbers I had cut out, which match the pinstripe, and also the sleek emblem in the back. Thanks Vegas for the tip on the font, and the artwork came out pretty good on that, I think. And a few of you guys had asked about the interior, so here's kind of a shot of what all we've got going on. I did talk with the guy today, and he's going to send me the new trim gauge, or the correct trim gauge. Apparently I have a Johnson trim gauge, that's why it's not working correctly. And if you look, let's see if I can zoom in. Right back in there is the stereo. And as I mentioned before, right here is the control I use. It's the remote. I basically just, instead of mounting it on the back of the boat or something, I put it right up here, which works really good. Actually, I was very happy with the way it worked last time I had it out. And over there is the dock for the XM station receiver. That works really good too. Pretty happy with the layout of all this stuff. I mean, as tight as it is, I think it's really come together, and everything's pretty user-friendly. And the clearances are tight, but actually works really good. Kind of hard to see, but we got tons of storage up here in the front. You see the anchor. Also had the two speaker boxes I made up there. I'm hoping to make some speaker boxes for the back, but I'm still kind of screwing around with the gas tank and battery and all that stuff and how that fits in there. But and as you can see, I've got the ski pylon mounted finally. It really wasn't that hard. It was kind of one of those things. I was tired before I went to the lake last time. I didn't want to rush things, but in particular drilling these holes through the back of the transom. But I think this will probably work pretty good with 1.5 inch of C-cast. As you can see, I took these washers and kind of bent them. They were flat naturally when they came from the factory, which didn't really work with the clearances I had. But anyhow, it's pretty solid. I don't think it's going to be going anywhere. One of the things I do think I'm going to change about this, though, they have these bolts that go right through this telescoping section of the braces here. I think I'm going to actually put a stainless steel hitch pin in that, because when you pull those up there and the ones down here, it's still really hard to get those rods out. So I think if I put a hitch pin in here where I can pull this out and give it a little bit of movement back and forth, it'd make it a whole lot easier to pull those out. Max got new spark plugs today, so hopefully he'll be happy about that. And I guess that's about it. I've got a bunch of stuff on the list to do, slowly but surely whittling away. I did play with the gas tank that I bought today too. I know a lot of you guys didn't like the idea, but I think I am going to put it in the back. I had 2 tanks in here last time I took it to the lake with a battery, and to be honest, it rode fine. As far as freeboard, it'd be nice to have a little bit more freeboard, but it doesn't make that much difference, to be honest. I have another 6 gallons of gas back there. It's probably like 1/2 inch. So anyhow, I think I'll probably go ahead and put a tank in the back, but I think it's going to have to be a custom tank. I've got one for Moeller, and it just doesn't seem to work with everything else I've got going on. So hopefully you guys had a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.